Hello class 6. This is your first chapter, sentences, and we have already studied this chapter in class 5th also. So here what we have this chapter in details. As you can read the definition that is given here, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. It contains a verb and a subject. So a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense, and it contains what? A verb and a subject. Examples are given here, you can read those. This is a new school. My aunt lives in Chennai. I like to play cricket. I have many friends. So, as I already told you that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. So, a sentence has to be a group of words and it should make complete sense. Then what is the next point? It always begins or it starts with a capital letter. Then what is the third point? It ends with a full stop. You can see the punctuation, question mark or an exclamation mark. Either it will end with full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Then it has verb. Sentence will have a verb. Like it can have either auxiliary verb or actions. Means what can be there? Auxiliary means, as you can see the examples, is, am, are, has, have, had, was, were. These are all what? These are your examples of auxiliary verb. And what all can come in action? Enjoy, sits, eating, etc. All these are your action. I hope this much is clear. This is how a sentence is written or framed. You have to start it with a capital letter and end it with either a full stop, question mark or an exclamation mark. Then there are certain examples which I want to show you. Like the first one, you can see blue is sky the. So according to our definition, there are group of words, but is it making any sense? Is it giving you a proper sense? No. It means it is not a sentence. Then if you see the second one, first B part, the sky is blue. It is starting with a capital letter, ending with a full stop. These are group of words and it is giving a sense, a proper sense. It means it is a sentence. Then you can see the second A part, have friends many I. You can see here again, these are group of words. It is starting with a capital letter, but it's not ending with any punctuation mark and it is not giving a proper sense. It means it is not a sentence. Then read the second B part, I have many friends. See, these are group of words. It is starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. And I have many friends. With this, you can get a proper sense. It means it is a sentence. One thing that is common everywhere, you can see that we have written S, V and O. What does it stand for? You can see here subject, verb, object. So if you have to frame a sentence and there are suppose some jumble words given, like there in first A part and B second A part, if you have to arrange them, so if you arrange them in this order, S V O, S subject plus verb plus O order, O is object order, you can frame a sentence. Subject, then verb, then object gives you a sentence. I hope this much is clear. Till here you people have followed it. Now let's see this part, this sentence. Sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. What is a subject? In a sentence, about whom we are talking is our subject. Like in a sentence, about whom or what we are talking is our subject. And whatever we said about the subject is our predicate. See, if I say he is a boy, if I say this, then here what is the subject? If you read this, so in this sentence we can get that we are talking about he. We're talking about he. So this is our subject. And is a boy is our predicate. Why it is our predicate? Because that is what we said about our subject he. So you can see here what is subject, who or what the sentence is about, and what is predicate, what the subject does or is. Then subject can be noun or pronoun. In our that example, he is a boy, he is what? A pronoun. And suppose you want to replace it with a noun, you can do that. You can write Ram, Ram is a good boy, or Ram is a boy. So in that way. Then predicate, it begins with a verb. If you see this example that is given here, the little grey bunny ate the orange carrot. So about whom we are talking in this sentence? The little grey bunny. We are talking about the little grey bunny here. And so this will be our subject, because in this sentence we are talking about the little grey bunny. And ate the orange carrot is our predicate, because we said this about our subject. And I said that it begins, this predicate, it begins, you can see this point, it begins with a verb. Here ate is our verb, and you can see the predicate is starting with a verb. So the second point is justified here. Then again you can see this example, this second one, Sana is enjoying the picnic. Sana is our subject, because in this sentence we are talking about Sana. So Sana is our subject. Is enjoying the predicate, is enjoying the picnic is our predicate. And you can see here is will be our verb, auxiliary verb. So again it is starting with a verb. So the second point of predicate justifies here also. I hope this much is clear regarding subject and predicate and how to find them in a sentence. So let's see the next part, that is kinds of sentences. There are 4 kinds of sentences. How many kinds of sentences? 4. What are those? First is this assertive. You can see there I have put a punctuation mark, and that is full stop. It means it will end with a full stop. Then see this interrogative. It is ending with a question mark. It means this sentence will end with a question mark. Then imperative. Again I have put full stop. Means it will end with a full stop. And exclamatory, it may or may not end with exclamatory, but this sentence will have an exclamation mark. Don't get worried, I'll explain you why I'm saying may or may not. Sometimes in the starting or after 1 or 2 words also you can find this exclamation mark, but to find it out that this sentence is exclamatory or not, you can see that there is exclamation mark or not. Understood? Let's see our first one. What is the first one? Assertive or declarative. There is one more word for assertive sentences, that is what? Declarative. Simple statements, or if we are declaring something, or we are simply or generally saying something, any sentence like I am going to drink water, or I will not go to school, or I don't like to study, or my favorite subject is English. In this way, these all are examples of assertive and declarative. You are just simply declaring or generally saying a sentence. Again, you can see here that in assertive sentences, I have shown you 2 parts. First is what? This affirmative, and second is what? Negative. What is there in affirmative sentence? It is all positive sentences. And what is this in this negative? By the word you can understand, negative means like if I'm saying no, never, not, all these words. By these examples you can understand. So see these examples. This example that is given here. First one is Tom goes to school daily. So what I'm saying, that Tom goes to school daily. Can you find any word like no, not, never? No, you can't find that. So it is a positive sentence, and this is an example of affirmative. You can see I have written here affirmative. Then second one is what? Tom does not go to school daily. Can you see this word not? So this is a negative sentence. It means Tom does not go to school daily, means he goes to school very often, or maybe goes to school for some days and then stays absent or something like that. Then again, see the second example, I like to study. This is a affirmative sentences, and students never say this thing. What does they say? I do not like to study. So this not is again what? A negative sentence. So to know that the sentence is positive or negative, what you have to see, if a sentence has no, not, never, nothing, all these words, it means it is a negative sentence. And if it doesn't have that, that means it is a affirmative sentence. And both are a part of assertive or declarative sentences. Both these sentences will end with full stop, and because it is a sentence, so it will start with a capital letter. Don't forget that you have to start your sentence with a capital letter. I hope this much is clear. So our second one is what? Interrogative. What is our second one? Interrogative. Interrogative means you have to ask question. The sentences in which you ask questions are your interrogative sentences. And it also has two parts. Either the questions will be in a form that you give the answer either in the form of yes or no, like the first one, or you have to frame a sentence like the second one. Like if I say, do you study in school? This example, do you study in school? So you people will say yes. But if someone asks me, what will I say? No. Then next example, you can see, have you studied? What you all will say? No, because I know you people are not studying that much. Make it yes. Try to make it yes. Then here you can see the example in this second part. What is the name of your school? If I ask you this, what will you say? The name of my school is Imperial School of Excellence. So here you are framing a bigger sentence, not giving answer in just one word. Then what is the next question? What does your father do? So according to you, whatever your father does, you can write here. I have written he is a doctor. You can write he is a teacher, or whatever he is, you can write here. But here you have to frame a sentence. You can't give answers in just one word. I hope this much is clear in this interrogative sentences also. And one thing, it will end with this sign. What this sign is? Question tag. Don't forget this. If you are not going to put a question tag, this question mark, then it is not an interrogative sentence. Don't forget that. I hope this much is clear. Okay, let's see the third one, that is imperative. What happens in this imperative sentences? Where you give command, order, advice, suggestion, or you make request. Like if I say come here, so it is a command or a order. A teachers tell you, come here, sit down, go out. So these are what? Command or order. Then suppose I say, please help me to find my pen. So I'm requesting you. It's in a polite way. When your sentence is in a very polite manner, because you're requesting someone. So what will you say? Please help me to find my pen. Then what else you can say? Please give me your pen to write. I have forgotten mine. So these are your requesting way. Then eat boiled vegetables. So these days, or if suppose someone is not well, what advice we give them? Have boiled water, eat boiled vegetables. So these are what? Advices. So in imperative sentences, we give command, order, advice, suggestion, or we make request. I hope this much is clear. Let's see the fourth one. What is the fourth one? Exclamatory sentences. What happens in exclamatory sentences? We express strong feelings or emotions. Like suppose if you have seen a very beautiful piece of dress, or here with the example I can say, if you have seen a very beautiful piece of sari, what will you say? What a beautiful sari it is. In this way you are going to say, like, it's a very beautiful piece. So with that strong feelings you will express your emotions. So that is why we use here. And then you can see here that mark of exclamation. Can you see this? Okay, I forgot to tell you that imperative sentences also end with a full stop. Don't forget that. Okay, let's get back to this fourth point. Then you can see, suppose you have seen mountains, or you went to some hill station, and you have you went to see the sunrise view. So how will you express that? How beautiful the view is. This way you will express that, because that view is actually very beautiful. So you are expressing your strong emotions, strong feelings. So all that come in your exclamatory sentences. I hope all the 4 kinds are very clear to you all. Okay, so if it is clear, then this is your practice page that I want to give you. You can see here. You can see these practice paper. This is just to practice it. What you all have to do, you have to write these sentences somewhere, anywhere you can write, in your rough copy, your rough pages. Write these. I'm telling you all. First one is what? Fetch a glass of water. Second one is what? What a noise they are making. And there's an exclamation mark. I hope you all can see this exclamation mark. Then third one, are you playing in the match? Question mark. Fourth is what? Alas. Then exclamation mark. We have lost the match. Fifth is what? She does not care for anyone. Sixth is what? The boys were enjoying themselves. Seventh is what? The river is full of fish. Eighth is what? He has never told a lie. Ninth is what? Don't go there. 10th, eat only boiled vegetables and fresh fruits. So these are 10 sentences that I have given you. You can see they are sentences, as all of them are starting with a capital letter, ending with punctuation mark, and they all are making proper sense. What is your work is to write what type of or what kinds of sentences are these. This is just for your practice, and in the next video I will tell you the answers of all these sentences, that what kind of sentences are these. So this is a practice that you can do. If you have understood all the kinds of sentences, then you will be able to do this. It is very easy. Alright, I hope this whole video was clear to you all and you have understood everything. Do this practice work, and in the next video tally with the answers that I will tell you. So this much is there in this video. Bye, take care, and don't forget to do this practice questions.